Hey Libra, welcome to your third week of June extended reading. The cards I have set out here are from your monthly reading, and they talk about this being a time in which something within you, a previously unknown part, is kind of rising to the surface to take over. And it's saying, I'm not done with this yet. I'm going to keep going with this. And it's kind of like taking the wheel. And that's kind of an interesting energy. So what I had been doing the last couple weeks is just pulling 6 cards to get the general story and just seeing what comes out. But today I'm going to do a spread, and I would just love it, since I want to serve you and do what is best for you. Please let me know in the comments if you like this spread or if you prefer it the way I did it before, where I would just pull 6 random cards and see what came out, okay? So we're going to start with what Libra, something that they can look forward to in the third week of June. Something that Libra can look forward to. You have the Ace of Swords. So this, really what is coming out, is going to bring in some clarity. Some clarity on something that you thought was going to end, but why it is that you're not ready to end it. It's something, I think, a truth that has been hidden from you until now, about a hidden motivator, about something that really matters to you, I think, coming to the surface. And so what could get in the way of that truth? What could kind of block that from coming in and make things a little bit muddy for Libra in the third week of June? What could get in the way? The 9 of Cups. So expectations of things being a certain way. Also a sense of I had it and I lost it. It's a little bit limiting. It's a sense of having a very clear and concise idea of when you set an intention, and having it almost like a box around it. So there's a limit to it. There's a lid on it, instead of it being worded in a way that's like, I'm open to this feeling or better, or like, like having a very specific idea of what it is that you're looking for, and that kind of like puts the lid on the possibility of it growing into that 10 of Cups, into it being the ultimate. And so I feel like there is a little bit of a limited a delineation of, or definition of boundaries that could limit your manifestation at this time. So let's see how to get around that. How can Libra get around expectations clouding their truth? So you have the Fool, so surrender all those expectations. Be open to a brand new start. This is talking about something that you aren't ready to end, and something within you coming out to kind of take over the wheel, something that you didn't know you wanted to carry on with. And so I feel like this is renewing your energy to go all in on it, because there's a part of you that was ready to close something out, a part of you that wanted to be finished with something. And there's like I said, that hidden driver coming out saying, let's keep going with this. There's still something here for me. There's still something here that I want. And so there's a sense to where this wants to kind of just cap it, put a cap on everything that you could accomplish and everything that you could receive and everything that you could manifest. And the Fool is wanting you to just surrender all of it and to say, we're just going to go all in. Where I was talking about a part of you wanting to wrap something up and another part of you coming to the surface to take over, I feel like it, like I said in the monthly, there's a new sheriff in town, and it is calling you to kind of go, not throw caution to the wind, but throw expectations to the wind, because there's expectations that could block this truth from coming through, because this truth tells you something different than what you're expecting. And so there's a sense of disbelief almost. So let's see what it is that you can release this week. And let's see if I can get it into the frame like I know what I'm doing or something. Release the Ace of Wands. So there's a sense here with the Fool, since this is your way around this limiting energy, that you have to push hard, and that you have to effort, that it's going to be that you're going to feel pushed and driven to make an effort. And I think it's saying that this feels actually more easy. This feels more like a surrender than something that you are pushed and fired up to do. It feels like you're giving in to something that you know to be true. So what is it that you can embrace this week? Oh, the Lovers. So you are embracing a more authentic and true path. So I think I was saying about these, there's a split in parts of yourself and a new one coming in to take over. And I was talking about releasing expectations and getting everything on board, going all in on something. So with the Lovers, they're wanting you to embrace your wholeness. They're wanting you to embrace this part of you that wanted to quit and this part of you that isn't ready to quit, and to bring them all together so that you can go into this new beginning with all of your parts working together towards the same goal. It is calling embracing your fragmented parts. There is something, when I was talking about coming to the surface, it is something that has previously been in shadow, a fragmented part, a neglected and forgotten unmet need, and you're bringing that now into the fold and bringing everything, collecting fragmented parts, finding where you have scattered bits of yourself and bringing them all to the table so that you can all go on this new journey in this new beginning together and not leave any part of yourself behind. And so what is it that you need to seek out this week? You have the Queen of Pentacles. Seek out comfort. Seek out what makes you feel healthy. Seek out the things in, because we were talking about here there being a disbelief of truth and needing to stay in the present moment. So the Queen of Pentacles, seek out, if I already said what makes you feel healthy, seek out what makes you feel grounded. Seek out things that feel good to your body. Seek out things that make you feel rooted to the ground. Seek out what it is materially that is going to keep you centered. And seek out, since relationship is your overall energy, seek this out with your partner. The Lovers is also being in alignment with the people that you surround yourself with. So this is kind of be talking about the beauty in your environment, and that includes the people in it. So connect with that energy. Seek out that energy within you. And we're talking about fragmented parts of self and all the different voices that we have within that come to the table, and inviting them all to the table so you could all kind of like pack into this tour bus and go on the journey together. So I feel like there's a straggler here. I feel like you need to seek out, like, you've done this roll call and all of these parts of you are here and ready to go. But is the part of you that is the most physical aspect of yourself, the part of you that chooses your clothes and chooses your food and experiences the world in the most tangible, mundane ways, is that voice expressing itself at the table? Have you gotten that one in your roll call? So you might have to go finding it. You might have to go into shadow and find that voice to make sure that this actually feels good in a very physical way for you, okay? So that's what I have for you now, Libra, and I will talk to you next week. Thank you.